What I was most amazed about in cachaça was that there were all these aged ones, and it seems like if we know anything about cachaça in the United States, we think it's some sort of cheap rum-like thing that it doesn't really deserve any attention. And there I found so many different ones with beautiful complexity.
And I'm guessing, Lindsay, have you had cachaça before?
Never have even heard of it until
Never
today.
heard
Never heard of
yeah,
it
this
either.
Is the first time I
Have you heard of a caipirinha?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
man, okay.
So
So, Adam, what
going
do
to be initiated today.
Yeah,
Hardcore
a noob over
initiation.
here.
Adam, so what have you done?
So we have made a very traditional caipirinha. So traditionally, it's just muddled limes, really fine sugar. That way the sugars will actually melt when you shake it, and just cachaça. So I made you guys 2 different ones.
You did. I love this
Do I have
job.
to drink it from a straw, or can I
You
just drink it
don't.
like a man? No?
Go for
Okay.
it. I gave you
I'll
one
keep the
just
straw over here.
She'll do the straw.
Oh,
So-
it's
Keep it
really
dainty.
bright. I love that flavor.
Well, and don't you think that one of the things that people can relate to is it's not un-margarita-like in the sense that it's a little sweet element, it's a kind of limey element, and then you've got your base alcohol.
Is the sweet element because it's distilled from sugarcane?
No, it's
that why?
because you
It's
put
coming
sugar
from
in
the
it.
sugar.
Oh, because you put sugar in it. Okay.
I actually think that it's closely related to tequila more than rum, based upon the herbaceousness of the actual spirit itself.
But it is distilled sugarcane juice, so it's not made from molasses like most of the rums that are out there. But this is closer to what they call rum agricole in the islands. That is distilled sugarcane, fermented sugarcane juice, and it comes out with that herbaceousness, like you're saying, that I think is amazing.
This bright, clear one that you made us, this first one is from Leblon, Leblon. I've seen these bottles all over the place. Pretty widely available. This other one, though.
In Brazil as well.
Oh, in
Yeah,
Brazil,
it's
too.
probably-
Okay.
It's probably the most popular. It's the one that really started the craze in the States.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that was their real focus, is to bring this spirit, which it's its own spirit. And a lot of people think that it's part of something else, but just like there's vodka and gin and rum, there's cachaça.
I could have
and it's
sworn I've
its own
seen one called.
section.
I could have sworn I've seen P2, which is
P2,
like a
that's
P2.
sort
Yeah.
of like the base level one.
Okay,
I mean,
not
it's
so
like
good.
buying a cheap tequila to mix
Okay.
into a
All right.
margarita.
See how much I know?
That's what I
It's
would
not
be
going to give you,
thinking.
but I have to say, I just took a sip of the one that you made with the aged cachaça.
So they just came out with the recently, they really exploded the market with the unaged, trying to go after that clear spirit drinker that the United States really is. And then they brought out their age. So it's aged for 2 years in French oak.
I am in love with that.
wow, is that
Everyone
complex?
listening has got to taste this. It is so beautiful. It adds so much more complexity to it. Now, it's more of a sipping drink. It's not
Yeah.
going to be your thirst-quenching quaffer.
It's I can see sipping this outside in the summertime. The
Yes.
sun's beating down. I'm eating these chips that Rick brought with this incredible dip with the pumpkin seeds and the habaneros.
Sikilpak.
There's a little. What is it called again?
Sikilpak.
Sikilpak. It's delicious.
Doesn't
You gotta
roll
bottle-
off your tongue, I know.
But you got to
that's
put
what they
that stuff
call
in a
it.
jar, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost like this burnt, beautiful edge that comes with this aged one that I love.
I mean, I'll just go back to the thing that we were talking about earlier with Añejo tequilas. It really brings it brings so much flavor out. And it's not just about the age of the wood and the flavor of the wood. It really brings more flavors of the cachaça out.
I agree with that, and I think I need to set it far from me, but we're never going to finish this podcast.
What does our novice think over here?
Well, I think the aged one tastes much more rummy, whereas the other one it does taste very similar to a margarita, which I enjoy because
Yes.
I like those flavors.
So would you pay like $9-10 for a cocktail like this in the summertime? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really enjoyable.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the best part about it is it's all alcohol. That's the best part of the drink.
the
right?
dangerous part.
Yeah, no
That's
juice.
why I say I have to set them far from me right now. So I've got some pictures from my Brazil trip up on our Facebook page, The Feed Podcast, and we'd love to hear from you. We really want to hear from you. If you have any particular brand that you like or any method for making a great caipirinha, we want you to share that with us.
Yes, and let us know if we missed anything, or tell us on Twitter or Facebook where a great bar is in North America to get a caipirinha at the Feed Podcast. Adam Solomon from SUSHISAMBA Rio, thanks so much, and cheers.
Thank you for having me, guys.